Good morning, this is Bill Crane, and I'm going to do an opening of the Moleskine Professional Notebook. I've been using just a regular composition notebook with a little clip there to hold my pen to do bullet journaling. You can find out more about bullet journal at bulletjournal.com. But I wanted to look at the Professional Notebook by Moleskine. This is one that's 5 by 8.5 inches, and or if you're following metric measurements, it's 13 by 21 centimeters. It's 240 pages and has a double expandable inner pocket. It uses the what's called the Cornell note-taking layout on the inside, but I think that I can adapt that to the bullet journal method. It provides a number of features that I thought might be helpful. It gives index or content pages at the beginning, has several pages for key tasks, for project planning, setting goals. Each of the pages are numbered. In the preliminary sections it uses Roman numerals, and then in the regular notebook pages it uses numbers. Then there are detachable pages, including detachable to-do lists, a double pocket in the back, and some adhesive tabs as well. Has a nice adhesive band to hold it closed for you. And let me just go ahead and break it in here quickly. They say to prevent breaking the binding, you should open it up like this when you first open a hardcover book. I've been doing bullet journaling, and after looking at journals like this in the bookstore, my wife decided to go ahead and encourage me to get this, and it's kind of a Christmas present. Has a couple little tags inside you could use. I guess it's kind of like a business card. Lay that aside. And the inside on most of these journals, it gives you a place to put your name and address and even a reward to get it back. And then inside, opportunity for contents. Shows their key tasks, planning for projects, personal goals, group goals, and then note pages. And notice the index is numbered. Each of these items are gives a place for a title for each page. So there's 4 pages for the index, and then a section for key tasks. It might gives you a little column there, a wider column, and then a shorter one, perhaps listing the task and when you completed them. And then project planning, project and the date, and notes. Notice this binding will lay flat pretty well. A section for personal goals. Page spread for group goals, again the same layout. And then note pages begin. This uses the Cornell method, and typically, which is a layout that gives you opportunity to put title information here, a place for the date here, main points along the outside column, and then detailed notes on the inside column. A lot of the Cornell methods will also have you block off the bottom 3 or 4 lines to give a summary. It doesn't have that pre-selected here for you, but you certainly can do that. These little dots do perhaps interfere with your making this journal just like you want it. But they're not real dark, but it just might interfere with some folks if you want basically a clean page to do whatever you want to do. Some of the bullet journals are laid out with dots, a grid of dots, and they use that in place of lines, but it also then helps you with layout, doing whatever you'd like to do. But this one, I think, still would be fairly flexible, and given the fact that I'll be taking notes and so forth in here as well, this will be laid out pretty well also. Notice then in the back, option for to-do lists, and there's also a perforation right along here. See how that folds really easily. This gives you the opportunity, if you have repeating to-dos, to write them out on this page, tear that out, and then use it as a bookmark back here somewhere where you find it handy. So there's obviously these are double-sided, so you could switch to either side. Use one, flip it over, use it again. But that would make one, two, three, four full pages, double-sided, which are obviously then divided in half. So very flexible. In the back then, there's the typical pocket, but there are two pockets. This one has the top of it is open, and then tucked inside you've got a couple items, the history of making the Moleskine, quality control number there, and then these are adhesive tabs that you can take out and put on the edges of the pages wherever you'd like. You could write on them, and that way you create your own sections. There's also cover labels or spine labels that one here, one here, and by the way, there's 3 in each of these colors as well. But the spine and cover labels that you could put on the edge here, or lay out on the front cover to mark it in whatever way you would like. So that's a brief overview. We'll mention this. There is a ribbon that will allow you to keep your place, and then with these tabs, that should give you quick access to most anywhere you want to find in your journal. All right, that's a quick overview, unboxing, so to speak, of the Moleskine Professional Notebook. Hope that helps. Have a great day.